Alright, everybody, welcome back.
Hi!
We're going to learn about the portrait of Markov.
Yeah.
We have the real voice of Yuri back.
I am returned.
Yeah!
So here we go.
Okay.
Like, comment, and subscribe to Robot Yuri.
Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you like not Robot Yuri. Really, just like, comment, and subscribe.
We need viewers.
Anywho.
But I feel like I should be getting to know you. That.
What?
What?
You might,
all of those words
we might need to go back to Robot Yuri.
Sorry.
Wow.
6 words in.
I was distracted by the real Yuri.
Oof.
Yeah, so the dog is back in the room and being adorable.
And is named Yuri.
Hi.
But I feel like I should
That
let
is
you
my
know
mom.
that I have this problem, Ellipses.
So-
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, Ellipses, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, Ellipses. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, exclamation mark, and please stop if I start talking too much.
I'm being
That's-
hugged by a dog.
I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Ah, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Ah ha ha! What were you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were really looking forward to it.
Ellipses.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah, yeah?
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone else. Isn't with someone else what in company means?
Yep.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As far as to do anything wanted to look more like. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting. The feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye.
He's got really meta.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Ha 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 ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book more between the two of them.
Ah. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Erotic book reading.
A little bit.
Yeah, baby. Ah, I do the same, but with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Oh,
I'm in a
sorry.
relationship.
I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
That just seems mean to me for some reason. You're not
used to using
Sorry.
the language that we speak, huh?
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer, slow reader. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own.
Without reading it.
We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb's gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. Ellipses. I remain
Yuri
silent.
remained silent for a moment. Sorry, I saw Yuri and just assumed that you were going to read it.
But strange.
That's not my name.
But Shango.
We are nailing this episode so far.
That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything.
I just
Sorry.
think that your negative attributes equate to hers. What's the problem with that?
I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Ellipses.
I guess I meant it more that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone, stop flirting again. It's time to stop.
Excited ellipses.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time.
But do not go further.
All right, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I share my poem with?
I mean, we have to share it with everybody, so we may as well just go down the list, right?
Just top to bottom?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, sorry.
All
How
right.
much, it can't matter that much, can it? Maybe it does.
I'm not reading the ellipses.
Fine.
Ooh! I like this one, Shango. It has some nice feelings in it.
You read the tildes?
Uh,
I'm glad. Still, though, tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me.
It's almost like I wrote this poem for a different girl.
Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, I'd rather just hear it.
No! I still like this one, I promise.
It's weird that your voice changes on a sentence-by-sentence basis.
You know I wouldn't lie to you, Shango. Never, ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then?
The bunnies! Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart, Tilda. You know, the thing
Yeah.
on the heart.
yeah.
Yes.
If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I like that reasoning.
I'm not sure that's exactly how
That's
it works.
how it works for me.
Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
It's a cookbook.
Right?
A
Yeah.
cookbook!
Me neither.
Wouldn't that be for Nazi?
Ugh.
No.
She likes to eat. Mousky likes to bake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Hey? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. I'm bipolar. Sometimes a bit of both.
Jeez.
There's a word for that, right? Yeah, bipolar. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug to make a nice happy rainbow.
Oh, why are you getting so impressed about this, Jesse? It's so cheerful.
It's super cheerful, and you're like,
Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic and beautiful. I don't understand why Jesse's so sad about it.
That was a little bit too sugary. It's just like, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Shango. I should go write that down then, Tilda. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles.
I never figured this one.
Okay.
Somebody read
I
it.
pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
hang on, wait.
Scalp?
I never figured this one out. The other ones are like, oh, all right, it's poems. The point, I get them, and they explain them. And then this one, I'm just like, yeah, Sayori, man, wow. But go on.
It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. She likes to cut people's heads open.
Yes, that's
But
what.
there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. This is disturbing. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping.
It keeps going.
Wow!
Where's she
I
thinking?
blow dust off
In
my
her
bottle
brain.
caps. Yeah, she ripped her head open and is digging the...
She's pulling her dreams out of her brain.
Yeah. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has elapsed. My empty self could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from my shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They were all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is the echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy shit.
Right? This one I never figured out.
I did. She's disturbed.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot about how to murder.
Right?
I've been feeling really in touch with my feelings lately.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
I wonder if we can hear Jesse over the music of the game.
I barely can.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Should we switch Natsuki over to a different voice actor?
Natsuki or
Natsuki. Because if you keep getting quieter, soon you're going to sound out of the room. Keep it up.
Natsuki's the one doing loud.
Yeah.
Yeah! The writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Ah, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Now, Natsuki,
Oh,
because
good.
we want Jesse to talk more.
I liked your last one better.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess it's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion. But in my opinion is the best opinion. So I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Ready for another long one? This one's got a scroll bar, too.
Amy likes spiders.
We're taking a dark turn with today's poems.
Jeez.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Amy likes icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I like this poem. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. I like this poem.
Wow.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. Also, I needed all this text to convey my hatred for spiders.
And Amy for
And
liking them.
It's an important goal.
I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Apartheid was bad.
Yep.
Sometimes you can't explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. I thought it was just Amy.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's how everyone thinks my doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone's got some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, like spiders. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, that make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy and it's not spiders. I think people really need to learn to respect each other, respect others for liking weird things except spiders.
You're taking it so seriously. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure lots of other people can too.
What I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it.
Such as hating spiders.
Yes.
Right?
And Amy for liking them.
Right.
Yes.
Fucking Amy.
Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think about spiders, not just feel.
About spiders.
Yes.
Remember that, and that spiders are bad. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so let's look forward to it.
And now, Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today. Ellipses. Ellipses.
Double ellipses. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you,
like it?
Shango? How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Well, maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Thanks. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah? Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before?
Yuri nods. I nod.
Really? I don't believe it.
Yuri speaks in the third person.
Yuri only writes for Yuri's self.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
Ellipses.
Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
I hope you can read cursive.
Yeah, it's long.
Okay.
The raccoon? Is
Yes.
that what that says?
The raccoon.
Do you want Robot Yuri to read this?
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. What is that? As
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 an ordinary
an
human.
ordinary human.
As an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of food, what the?
Robot Yuri, are you
I'm
ready?
taking over.
Oh my
I gave the
god!
raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increment. Ah, God, I don't know where it went!
Sorry.
You son of a bitch!
School bar is hard.
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps it merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. I would say that it's gotten quite used to each other. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other.
Yeah, you fucked up a lot of words.
The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandished my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, if you know what I mean. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with that one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's even about.
I think you're the raccoon.
I'm a raccoon.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, I'll take it at face value then. I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. That's what people say when they are just being unclear with their writing.
Just guessing it.
It's a subjective art form.
Right?
Okay.
So you're not a Yuri fan.
I'm a this Yuri fan, but not a this game Yuri fan.
Right.
I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, like feeding raccoons.
Yes.
It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Ellipses question mark?
Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Unless it's
She's
spider.
right.
Unless it's spiders.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the other kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Next time on 3 Idiots Play, it'll be 4 Idiots Play because there's 4 people here, and we'll share our poem with Monica.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.